Hello everyone, my name's Lucifer and welcome back to Corpse Factory, where we finished Act 1. Finally, am I right? High fives, high fives, high fives. Yeah, we did it all together. It was so much hard work. Uh, um, we finally finished Act 1, which kind of makes me wonder how long the game is, because I think it's like a 12-hour long game. But if you just finish Act 1 after like playing for like, what, 5, 6 hours? This is a very, very long game, and hey, I'm so excited to find out what happens, because things are still going on, I think. Anyways, let's get into it. And I love how I record again today. The drilling starts again. It wasn't drilling until now. It started again. This is great. They know. So we're gonna start where we left off. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your milk, and we're gonna play some more Corpse Factory. That's a really cool looking TV and a lot of coffee. Holy crap, that's a lot of coffee. And a ghost suit. Woo woo. So last we left off, Noriko went insane. Well, not insane. She's kind of like losing it because the person that she likes, Aoi, she found out that she's dating someone else, and also her website got hacked, and other things are happening, and she's not in control, and she feels like things are getting out of hand. So she's going insane. She pretended to be a corpse, and I think Kojiro, and now we're playing Act 2, which is in Kojiro's perspective. So this is intriguing. The game's changing things up a little bit, which I like, which is really cool. So let's find out. Here we go. I try to reflect on life every morning. Keeps me grounded. Keeps my mind busy. Oh, this is Kojiro's apartment. Oh, this is really, really not great to live like this. It's very minimalistic. A busy mind is a happy mind. I mean, not necessarily, but I guess. I like to assess myself like I'm judging my own life. Kojiro, 34. Not much more to me than my name. Done a lot of things I regret, a lot of things I don't. I'm happy overall, in a better place than I was a year ago. Stable job, small group of friends, couple of hobbies. Enough to live a satisfying life. I've got ambitions, desires, passions, and fears. Who doesn't? I'm clever, at least in my own opinion. I like how everyone in this game thinks that they're clever except Tomoe. Tomoe's like, nah, bitch. I'm the dumb person, and then she just and she goes on to solve the mystery of Corpse Girl instantly. So hey, I speak a little French, a lot of Japanese, English not so much. Dad always told me girls like multilingual guys. Haven't proven that theory yet. I think it's more of your personality which matters more, but also having those kind of skills does help it, to impress people. I mean, not only girls in general, but impress people. Because I'm technically multilingual. Yeah, no, I am multilingual, so yeah. Been a while since I was in a relationship, and she never cared for my second language. I haven't been in one, but I speak my own language, English, French, a little bit of Arabic. I used to know Arabic like really well, and then I forgot. And what else? A little bit of German, and yeah, that's about it. There's someone new I'm interested in. She's strange, dark, deep, like me. She doesn't get me though, but I get her. I understand everything about her. Maybe she'll come around. Maybe not. That's probably enough self-reflection for today. I get caught up sometimes. Easy to slip too far inside my mind. Got things to do, deliveries to make. The boss is cracking the whip. Why is your boss trying to be a cowboy? That's not cool. Only cool cowboys become bosses. Everyone knows that. I've already eaten breakfast. That's one thing off my to-do list. Might need coffee though. Should have some time to stop by the cafe. I grab my keys, phone, wallet, and a book for the train ride.
Later.
Wait, doesn't Kojiro have the van? Isn't it in his possession? Oh no, wait, it would be in Tomoe's possession. Okay. Habit of mine says to say goodbye to empty rooms. Used to be funny in my school days. Not so fun anymore. But it stuck with me. I find it hard to break habits. I leave the apartment behind. It occurs to me that it might be the last time. Probably not, but a possibility. My mind always thinks of such things, always prepared for the worst. Okay. The benefit of living near the train station is not having to walk far, but the noise pierces my apartment. I've learned to sleep through it. The platform is quiet today. Must have beaten the rush. Going straight to the factory today. That blonde girl will drive me there. Toma? Tomato! That's her name. Tomoe. Always on the tip of my tongue. I like the factory, spent a lot of time there with Dad. He worked hard, but he always had time for me. And the factory is different now. Colder. It reminds me too much of the morgue. Not surprising though, not since Noriko made it her home. She calls it the corpse factory. Oh, I didn't even think of that. That is cool. So that's the name of the game. Okay, that's pretty cool. I gotta say, like, okay, yes, it's a reference to the name of the game, but it's a well done reference, I think. So, not a fan of the name. I like morbid things, but the factory meant a lot to me. Now it means nothing. It's just a place I go. I still see Dad there sometimes. I picture him working away. I know he's not really there, just my mind remembering better times. I miss him a lot. Hope he's proud of me. Yeah, he's definitely proud of his son delivering corpses to people's apartment to break them into a psychotic rapture and chip off windows. Definitely.
Can you help me load up?
Oh, no, Tomoe, you should have asked before.
Yeah.
The blonde girl is standing by a flatbed trolley. It's piled high with 4 cadavers. Each one is sealed in an HRP. I take the trolley and steer it towards our van. The back door is already open. A quick peek inside reveals Noriko is not hiding within.
Okay.
So that was real. Okay, I still thought that might have been Noriko's mind just imagining stuff like that. I hoist the first cadaver off the trolley and load it into the van. The second one follows. Then the third. I wipe a trickle of sweat from my brow. Hot today. Should take off my coat. Maybe later. One more cadaver on the trolley. Into the van it goes.
You're pretty quick at this.
Yeah.
That's what she said, literally.
I gotta ask, why are you still helping her?
Because he likes her.
Loyalty?
Yeah, right.
She means a lot to me.
Oh?
Even if I don't mean much to her.
I don't think anyone means much to her anymore.
Might be right.
I look straight at the girl, not the type I normally associate with. Girls like her usually think I'm a freak, or not normal. Either or. But we've gotten to know each other, a little. Wouldn't call her a friend yet.
Why do you still hang around?
Dunno.
No one knows why anyone likes Noriko.
All this shit freaked me out from the start, but
They only hang around her because she's a main protagonist, you know?
it's weird. Feels like we're achieving something, you know?
Yeah.
Even if it ain't right. Just feels like I got a purpose now.
Purpose.
Wait, it's been 2 months since the last act, right? I wonder what's happened between Tomoe and Shinji, was his name?
I can't count how many people have died because of us. The last month has been wild. But I don't even lose sleep over it anymore.
Neither. Never did.
Figures. I'm probably gonna go to hell.
I mean, hey, come on. You asked the right person, alright? Hey.
Hell.
You know, for all the bad shit I've been doing.
Hey, my name is Lucy, and I approve this message. No, don't, no kids, you don't have to make, Photoshop corpse edits and deliver cadavers to people's bodies, because, yeah, that's not a good thing to do, but, it sure as hell is in this game, so let's send more corpses to people.
Even if I'm not actually
I'm
killing
sorry.
people, I'm still enabling it.
That is true.
Don't you ever think we're gonna go to hell?
Don't believe in the place.
I never used to, but just been thinking lately, that's all. But between this and working at the office part, I can send some decent cash to my kid brother and sister, you know?
Oh, wait, you get cash from this? How do you get cash from this? Has more situations like, not Ishida, I forgot the woman's name, happened?
Now that Noriko's paying us anyway.
How? Oh.
You're getting paid?
Oh, shit. You're not?
Joking. I'm getting paid.
Or is he? Dun dun dun.
That would have been awkward.
The girl yawns and shuffles on the spot. She looks back at the factory. The roller door at the locking door is wide open.
Bring the trolley?
Okay.
I'm drinking hibiscus tea, and I got the wrong brand. While it is technically hibiscus tea, it's not sour enough, and also it's an infusion, which means it tastes weird, but I'm getting used to it. I don't know why I went on a random tangent. Here we go. She walks away. I grab the trolley and wheel it back to the loading dock. I abandon the trolley and step inside the factory. And there is Noriko, cackling like, oh my god! Holy crap, that's a lot of... Whoa! Whoa! Are these not going to decompose and smell horrible? The outline of a sleeping body in the corner begins to stir. I make my way to the futon lying on the cold concrete floor. It's worn out. It's a worn out thing. Frayed fabric, torn edges. Lying on top of it, covered by a thin blanket, is the girl of my dreams.
Huh? What time is it?
Time to get up.
Come on.
Got work to do.
How many deliveries today?
Ask the other girl. I'm just the muscle.
I reach my hand out to her, same way I do every morning. She never takes it. Instead, she slowly climbs to her feet without assistance. She's still wearing yesterday's clothes, yesterday's makeup, yesterday's sweat. She's gorgeous.
When are you going back home?
3,000 miles away.
You need a shower.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. My place smells terrible, like rotting flesh. I can't get the odor out. It's been getting worse since I first moved in there.
This place smells too. Look at what's around you.
I gesture towards the racks of cadavers that fill the factory. We acquired some warehouse racking some time ago. It didn't take long for us to fill most of the shelves with cadavers. The industrial air conditioners we installed staves off the decay for a little while, but not long enough. We try not to let each cadaver remain here for more than a few days, but sometimes we forget, and it's so cold here, all the time. It's not like Dad's factory at all. The stench could make anyone's eyes water. We just seem to be getting used to it.
I like it here. The smell here is different. It's nice.
Okay. You probably have requests to work on. I'll leave you be.
Noriko doesn't say anything at all. A thoughtful expression covers her face. I make my way back towards the trolley. We've been overwhelmed with work lately. Seems like Corpse Girl's website has become the next big trend in Japan. Dozens of requests pour in every day. A lot of people are wanted dead. I don't care about the reasons why. I just do the work. It's all for Noriko. Couldn't care less about Corpse Girl's ambitions or whatever she normally says. I want to prove to her that I'm useful. Good. Worthy. This is the only way I can think of to earn her love. I told her I was doing it for corpses. Wanted to get my hands on some for myself. But that was a lie. All of it. Why would I need to acquire corpses? I work at the morgue. I've been stealing them for... Whoa. Okay. Interesting reveal there. Just needed her to believe she could motivate me. Bargain with me. Control me. When she achieves her goal, whatever it may be, I'll talk to her. A heart to heart. Maybe I'll even propose. Can't let a girl like her slip away. She's too precious, too beautiful, too brooding and macabre. And I need her. It's as simple as that. Since the first time I laid eyes on her over a year ago, that day she moved into her apartment. You've been stalking her. Okay. Okay. I wasn't expecting this twist to happen. I've kept close by ever since. I must have her. I will have her. I will do anything for Noriko. Physical labor always makes me hungry. A normal human trait, I would assume. I take a seat at a restaurant and place an order once the waitress arrives. Waiting for a meal is boring. I decide to read. Today's book is Fausse Photographie. I borrowed it from Noriko. She doesn't know. When I flip open the cover, I'm reminded of why I started coming here. I once saw Noriko at this very same restaurant. She was eating omurice and reading Strange Flower. She didn't eat much, 3 mouthfuls if I recall correctly. Okay, Kojiro is a lot creepier than I thought it was. I mean, he's still a cool person, but this is, I wasn't expecting this. And he was looking at Noriko when, okay, wow. I mean, I like how this connects to the story. It's done, you know, in a very casual, a very surprisingly casual manner, but it kind of like fits, but still concerning, very concerning. But she reads her book until, she read her book until the restaurant closed. I learned that she's a girl that would rather feed her mind than her body. I'm personally the opposite. I love to eat. But I find Noriko's traits endearing. It's hard not to fall for someone in love with educating herself. It also touched my heart that she chose to read the book I lent her. Come to think of it, I never did get that back from her. It's probably overdue at the library now. Maybe I shouldn't show my face there again. Added to the list of places I can't visit anymore. Oh? Interesting. My meal arrives. Omurice. I dig in. It's tasty. I assume this is Noriko's favorite. Funnily enough, it was my dad's favorite too. I mean, there is a thing where people say, I mean, I don't know how true it is, because there's no definite way to, you know, quantify this, but it is said that we look for our mothers or fathers in our partner. Like, if you want to date someone, you will notice that there are some similar traits of your mother or your father in them that you like, in a way. So that's an interesting thing. Yeah. I divide the dish in a few minutes. I lick the plate clean. Always earns a funny look from the staff. The heat from the meal has fogged up my glasses. I take them off and wipe them clean on my shirt.
I know you.
No, you don't. Bye. Thanks to my natural blurry vision, I can't see who sits down across from me. I quickly return my glasses to their rightful place.
Go Jimbo, right?
Yeah, they call me Jim. I work at the office.
Kojiro. I don't think so. Trust me. You are? Junpei Matsumoto.
His eyes again are still very, very... Look at those eyes. The rotund stranger offers his hand to me. I don't reciprocate the gesture.
Can I help you? Nah, man. Just hanging, you know?
Uh-huh.
Saw you here, wanted to say, what's up? What's up?
Okay, this is taking a turn. I don't like this. Run away quickly. You may never see the light of day ever again.
I don't know you. I'll be going. Stay a while. Let's talk about Corpse Girl.
Oh. The stranger's words prevent me from standing up. I glare at him.
What about Corpse Girl? She's killed a lot of people, right? Like a hell of a lot of people.
I mean, technically, no. Not really.
Probably. I don't know. Come on, man. You're in her crew, yeah?
How does he know this? Why does he know this? We have to silence him. Calling all corpses.
I seen you lifting at the morgue. You run that white piece of shit van, am I right? I don't. Careful now. If I can find you, it can't be that hard for the cops to pinch you. What do you want? Like I said, just wanted to say what's up.
The foul man leans across the table. His hot breath reeks more than the factory.
I want to know how you guys do it. How do you get up every morning knowing that there's a killer out there even more powerful and successful than Corpse Girl?
Is he the one doing this? I know exactly what he's referring to. I'll try not to let my face betray me. It's true that Corpse Girl has some tough competition. Around the time Noriko targeted her sister, somebody hacked Corpse Girl's website. Ever since then, a new string of deaths have raged across Tokyo like wildfire. Deaths not caused by Corpse Girl. I like how the drilling noises are getting louder every time something happens. It's like they know, guys. The people above know what we're doing. Run away. It started off with the copycat killer stealing Noriko's requests. People that were sentenced to death via Corpse Girl's website were found dead before we could reach them. But that didn't last long. After a while, completely unrelated people were being found dead across the city. People whose deaths had never been requested through the website. Because of that, we stopped worrying about it. Noriko was happy as long as her own victims weren't being poached. She didn't care if someone else was running a similar operation, as long as they kept their hands off her prey. I haven't given it much thought since. And then this guy appears out of nowhere. Okay, so I don't think it's a coincidence that this guy is dating Aoi then. It's pretty damn obvious that he's involved with the copycat killer. He's seen me around, knows what I've been doing, knows that there are two separate powers out there killing. Doesn't take much to figure him out.
What's your method?
Excuse me?
You kill faster than Corpse Girl. How?
Whoa there, buddy. I don't kill anyone.
Neither does Corpse Girl.
Here, check this shit.
Human removal service. We remove unwanted human beings. Take advantage of our free and efficient removal solutions. Fill the name and address of a human being you would like removed. That's very straightforward. I like Corpse Girl better. More anime girl dance. Yeah. It looks similar to Corpse Girl's website, but it's not the same. I read the name of the site out loud.
The Human Removal Service.
I mean, makes sense, you know.
Nice, huh?
What is this?
Just read it.
It's the same thing as Corpse Girl. I'll do as I'm told. There's a paragraph of information below the site's title. Yeah, we read that. And we read that. And we read that. Following that is a text, is a form to be filled out, just like the one on a Corpse Girl website. I think I get it. This is the copycat's own website. They are running an identical operation, accepting user requests for victims' details, and then somehow carrying out killings. But how far do the similarities extend? Are they creating corpse photos to send to victims, or are they forcing victims to kill themselves, or carrying out premeditated murder? Are they delivering corpses to victims?
You involved with this?
Nah, just a fan.
Uh-huh, sure.
Used to be a Corpse Girl fanboy. That shit was wild. Then I discovered this site. It's so much cooler. More profesh, you know?
The guy leans in once more.
I even used this site once.
What happened?
The guy I wanted to die, he disappeared off the face of the planet within 24 hours. Can you believe it? And they're offering the service for free.
There's no doubt about it. This guy's involved with the copycat and this website. He's here to taunt me, pressure me. He knows who I am. But what's his endgame?
Can I try the site?
Sure, man. Type the web address into your phone.
I retrieve my phone from my pocket and enter the site's address. It loads quickly. The Human Removal Service. I bookmark the site and scroll down to fill in the name field.
Was it Matsumoto?
What?
Nice one. Nice. Okay, you know what? Kojiro is great. Kojiro is love. Kojiro is best boy. I type in Junpei Matsumoto. The next field requests an address.
Where do you live?
Hey, wait just a second. What the F are you doing?
What the F are you doing, hey? It's not F here. It's fudge. We all fudges around here. That, sure.
Address, please.
You're a psycho. Don't put in my details.
Why are you worried? Not like the killer will target an accomplice.
Of course not, but still. Such a dick move.
Got him. Sorry, I was drinking tea. It's getting colder. I stand up and pocket my phone.
Later, Junpei.
Freaking weirdo.
His face has contorted into a foul grimace, like he just swallowed something. You know, Aoi, I really feel sorry for Aoi because the person who likes her is Corpse Girl, and the person she's dating is person who's working for Corpse Girl 2.0. Poor girl. Wait, what if Aoi's the one running this? Ooh. Okay, that's a twist on this. What if Aoi's running the other site, and in the end it's gonna be Aoi versus Noriko? I leave the restaurant. Okay. Cool. Coolness. Radical. Junpei Matsumoto essentially confessed that he's involved with the Human Removal Service. HRS. He agreed he wouldn't be targeted if I entered his name on the website. He admitted to being an accomplice. Don't know if he figured out what I figured out. Don't care. I need to tell Noriko. Choo choo. Don't go directly to the place because he can find you. Never mind. We're gonna die now. She's asleep in the corner as usual. Her laptop is beside her. The power cable is plugged into a portable generator. She's still in the same clothes, still wearing the same old makeup. I wouldn't change a thing about her. How I wish I could lay next to her.
Wake up.
She stirs. I extend my hand. You know, I gotta say, Kojiro, you're very good at keeping your emotions. I applaud.
Kojiro? It's still early.
Need to talk. It's important.
She rubs her eyes and yawns.
What is it?
Look.
I hold out my phone and show her the copycat's website. Her eyes widen as she slowly reads the text. Her jaw drops ever so slightly, and she looks at me in shock.
How did you find this?
I follow people on the street and, you know, something happened.
I've been searching for weeks. I've tried so hard to find how the copycat is choosing victims. But there's absolutely nothing about this anywhere.
Met a guy yesterday. Someone involved with the site.
You're kidding.
Serious. Junpei Matsumoto.
Dun dun dun! It's Aoi's boyfriend! Oh no.
Big guy. Rude. Unlikable. Knew who I was. Knew about the morgue.
Shit. He knows?
Don't know how. We need to kill him.
How? If he knows our methods, he won't just kill himself when he gets delivered a corpse. He'll just laugh it off.
No. I know that. We really kill him.
Sorry, teaching going on. Noriko is silent. It's unthinkable. Something we've never done before.
I don't know if I can.
I can do it.
I don't want to kill the guy. I need to kill him. It's for our own safety. With him alive, our secrets are compromised. He knows me. He may very well know about Noriko.
Junpei Matsumoto? Why does that name sound so familiar?
Ah, I forgot Noriko has a terrible memory.
Check his profile.
Oh, well, fair enough. It's been like 2 months in-game, so fair enough. Noriko doesn't waste any time in bringing up his noise profile.
Oh, shit!
I peer over her phone. Sure enough, the profile picture matches what he looks like. Hard to forget a guy like that.
This is Aoi's boyfriend.
Aoi, your friend.
And occasional lover, but let's not talk about that. Aoi, the girl that Noriko never stops talking about. The cute and shy one. The one I followed more than a few times out of curiosity. Okay. Wanted to see what constitutes a friend of Noriko's. Needed. Oh, I love how he says that. Oh, that's good. Needed some tips. I'm gonna follow a couple of people to find out what being a friend is like, you know. Is she dating Junpei? Strange match.
Is this for real? I met Junpei some time ago. Maybe last month?
Maybe.
I see. Are they still together?
As far as I know, I haven't spoken to Aoi in a while. Wait, I wonder.
What?
Never mind. I need to think some things over.
We could be human remover.
Okay.
Kojiro, you remember the photo of my sister's corpse, right? Not the one that I crafted. The other one I found on her phone.
Sure.
You remember the instructions written on it?
Stab Shuji at the party, right?
Spot on. The copycat must send instructions written on corpse photos. I have a feeling the instructions always relate to killing other people. Other people whose deaths have been requested.
Ah, okay. I get it. Kill two birds with one stone. Send one corpse photo to a victim and have them kill another victim. It's efficient.
That's how they've racked up so many deaths so quickly.
Exactly. We can only rely on news reports for the numbers, but it's pretty clear that the copycat has claimed a few hundred lives in the past month at least.
That's... Whoa, that's a few hundred. Okay, let's say it's 200 minimum because it's a few hundred. That would mean that's almost, what, 9 corpses a day? 10 corpses a day? No, that would be 300. Okay, like 10 corpses a day. That's a lot. Holy crap.
We're up to 164.
So what, 5 corpses a day would make it?
Yes.
190. 164 deaths caused by Corpse Girl, but we've delivered it twice as many corpses as that. Our success rate is about 50%, and it has been dropping rapidly. I told you so. You guys go back to the episode that I said I told you so, that this would happen. You guys go there. I know you guys know which episode that is. You guys can find it. I'm sure you guys can find it. It would seem that Corpse Girl's rising popularity is having a detrimental effect on her success rate. As public knowledge of Corpse Girl increases, the fear of receiving a corpse decreases. People are starting to figure out how the methods work. If they don't cave into fear, they don't kill themselves. It's that simple. That's the problem with popularity of this. In most cases in which the victim has survived, they simply brush off the attempt on their life. They call the police, have the corpse removed. They go on with their life.
We haven't been doing so well lately, but the deaths across Tokyo, the ones unrelated to us, are expanding at an exponential rate.
Seems that way.
Then our rival has a more foolproof method of killing. Is it as simple as adding instructions to a corpse photo? Threatening someone with death unless they carry out the instructions? And then, if victim A receives a corpse photo, follows the instructions, and kills victim B, how does victim A also end up dead? Surely it's not suicide at that point. Why follow the instructions
create
to
a
spare your
chain.
life and then kill yourself
You
anyway?
send someone else to kill A, and that just goes on and on.
It doesn't add up. How are they killing so many people so quickly?
Howie.
Don't know.
It's true, I have no idea. It's probably a chain, right? Victim A is sent to kill victim B, and victim B is sent to kill victim C, and victim C is sent to kill victim A. It's like a whole cycle. I pride myself on always being in the know, but this is even beyond me. However, I do know a way to find out.
Maybe I'll pay Junpei a visit. See what information I can extract.
I don't like it, but it may be our only chance. Get as much information as you can from him. Then, dispose of him.
Her words cause a flare of adrenaline rise inside of me. I won't let her down. She's given me a task, an important task. I'll show her what I can do. She's gonna put her own name in the thing, isn't it?
On it.
Yeah.
Good luck, Kojiro. And be careful.
Of course.
Of course. It's not like he's gonna do anything stupid on the way.
Later.
Bye! My chair says creak to you too. I'm thankful that Noriko always looks away just before a smirk splits my face in half. I take my leave. Okay. In one of the screenshots I've seen, it's actually in the beginning of the game, I think, the intro. Noriko is seen dead or being dragged. Oh wait, what if? Because in one of the screenshots, Kojiro is like pulling a dead body, probably Noriko, away. What if that's the end of the game? Noriko dies actually. Quite a bit of time has passed since he went inside the maid cafe. Can't imagine eating a meal takes this long. Unless there's something shady going on, he should have come out by now. Well, you know, maid cafes are cool. That's why he's there for a very long time. Yeah, definitely. My knees are beginning to hurt from crouching. I could stand up, but then I'd be more visible. Crouching at the corner of this alley suits me just fine. My knees should hold. I have a perfect view of the entrance. I have taken note of every single person entering and exiting. But he hasn't come back out. His noise post from earlier was right on the money. He said he would visit the maid cafe, and sure enough, I watched them enter. Could be he knows I'm tailing him. The whole thing could be a ruse. He might have an escape route. But I already scoped out the alley behind the cafe. There's no exit. Front only. Could he have climbed out the window? Doubt it. Big guy, not very fit. Even if he'd attempt such a feat, I surely would have overheard the struggle. I'm sure you would have. I'll keep watch here. Can't be much longer. According to noise, he comes here often. His favorite place. Luckily where he met Aoi. She still works here according to Noriko. Wait, I thought she quit. I thought that Aoi quit because she didn't have to work here anymore. Okay. What does Aoi see in him? What does Noriko see in Aoi, for that matter? The girl is boring. Cute, sure, but not outwardly but no outward personality. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Hard to tell when you only watch from afar. There he is. I'll have to follow him. Can't confront him here. Looks like he's heading towards the station. Easy. Here he goes. Oh? Wait a minute. I remember in the intro, there's this one scene where they're in a parking lot, and I think there's that corpse girl person with like a mask on. Can't believe this guy traveled to this very end of the train line. Took nearly an hour to get here. If his home is all the way out here, why does he travel so far just to visit a maid cafe? He wandered into this underground parking lot, so I'm guessing his apartment building is above this little tomb. No one else around.
Hey, is someone there?
No. Guess I'm not as stealthy as I thought I was.
Huh? Kojimbo?
Junpei Matsumoto.
The fuck? You follow me home, dude?
That's right. Have some questions.
Not cool, man. Could've just DM'd me.
No.
I stride up to him and press my chest against his rotund belly. Standing close, it's easy to see that he's actually younger than I thought. I'm nearly a full head higher than him. Despite his bulky build, I don't think I'd have any trouble crushing him in a fist fight. Oh yeah.
Back off, dude. I'm warning you.
I don't think I'll do that. Question 1.
Hey, I ain't playing your games.
Who runs the human removal service?
I ain't telling you that.
Question 2. How are the victims of the website killed?
Fuck you, man.
No, fudge you.
Question 3.
Shut up!
No, you. I'm the one who's talking here, and I get to talk this one time. Everyone talks without me, but now I get to talk finally.
What is your role? I've listed the questions in order of importance. Please answer.
Junpei pulls his head back and spits in my face. The disgusting glob of saliva dribbles down my cheek. I snap 2 of his fingers.
Holy fuck!
Holy shit, Kojiro is... Whoa! The knuckles within his blubbery digits break inside my fist as I bend them in the wrong direction. I savor the sensation of shattered bone grinding against shattered bone as his knuckles splinter and pierce his skin.
Question 1. Who runs the human removal service?
Junpei wrenches his hand away from mine. He clenches his other fist. He looks prepared to launch at my face. The punch connects perfectly against my jaw. I cock my head a little, riding the moment of impact. A tooth comes loose in my mouth. I think it's a bottom canine. I swallow. God. Turning my head back, I lock eyes with Junpei.
Question 2. How are the victims of the website killed?
Guys, remind me to never go against Kojiro. He's very scary.
Shit! You want another fist in the face? Ah, my freaking fingers!
Question 3. What is your role?
Junpei tries to lash out with a kick to my shins. He's slow, he's just not cut out for a fight. Says the person who got punched in the face. I step aside and his leg flails limply, completely off balance. He falls and lands on his rear. I move towards him and stand over his recumbent body.
I've listed the questions in order of importance. Please answer.
Is Kojiro a robot from the future? Is this Terminator Corpse Edition?
Help me! Someone help me! This psycho is trying to kill me!
Was that a police noise? I can't help but sigh loudly. I run my tongue along my gums, feeling for the gap created by the missing tooth. Definitely a canine that I swallowed. Bit of an inconvenience, have to get a false tooth now. Wonder if Noriko will think less of me.
Question 1.
Fuck you!
No, you! Fudge you! He madly tries to kick at my ankles. His feet slap against mine with no force or pressure.
Who runs the human removal service?
Now that's what I like to hear. The guttural, beastly growl that spews from his mouth is the desperation of a cornered dog. I don't much believe in kicking someone when they're down, figuratively nor literally. I kick him in the ribs, and his howl of anguish repeats itself. Sometimes you have to do things you don't believe in. I kick him again, and again, and again. 1 or 3 of his ribs shatter against the toe of my shoe. It's a crunching sensation, like kicking in the ribs of a cadaver. I suppose a comparison isn't really necessary.
Stop! Please!
The slow, desperate plea is completely different from the urgent howls of frustration just a moment ago. Beaten and wounded, the dog is panting heavily, his tongue lolling against the asphalt.
Question 2. How are the victims of the website killed?
A moment's silence prompts me to prepare my foot for another flurry of kicks. But a meek answer I didn't foresee caused my body to stiffen.
Our Herald. He carries out all the killings personally.
Herald? Okay. I frown, and the motion causes a sharp pain to shoot through my bleeding gums.
Your herald?
The dog splits blood and shirt, and down his shirt and groans.
He's a visionary. A prophet.
Interesting. Maybe it's Shinji's dad.
And he's immortal.
Bit of a stretch there, but, fair enough. If you think he's immortal, then hey, I guess everything's immortal. What do you think is true, as they say?
He's more powerful than Corpse Girl ever was.
Sure, right, but Corpse Girl is more corpsey.
Every person targeted by the human removal service is removed by the Herald's hand.
This wasn't the explanation I was expecting. I gotta say, Herald's hand is a very cool thing to say. I thought the operation was similar to Corpse Girls. Send a corpse photo to a victim, urge them to kill themselves, or give them instructions to kill someone else. That was what Noriko and I discussed. That was the conclusion we reached. I don't like being proven incorrect. I bring my foot into Junpei's ribs one more time, and he hardly flinches. He simply exhales and absorbs the force.
Question 3. What is your role?
I think the dog is unconscious. I tilt my neck from side to side and hear a comforting crack and the pop that relieves the tension in my muscles. I crouch down and press my fingers to his wrist. The pulse is strong, and his breathing is regular. He won't die, not unless I take action now. I told Noriko I'd kill him. I told her I'd take care of our problem.
Junpei?
Oh no. Oh no. A girl's voice. Soft and unpleasant, but worried. Terrified. I stand once more and see the concerning face before me.
What did you do to Junpei?
I just found him here. He was just hanging around, and I thought I'd check up on him, and yeah. Aoi Sato. Noriko's friend. Best friend. And the girlfriend of Junpei Matsumoto.
Sauce.
Sauce. I need to leave. Aoi doesn't know my identity. She doesn't know I'm involved with Noriko. If I escape now, Aoi will never link this assault to Noriko. Well, that's option 1. Option 2, on the other hand...
Get out of here, you psycho!
No. I can't think about option 2. If Aoi gets hurt, Noriko will never forgive me. I can return to finish Junpei another day. I know where he lives now, after all.
Later.
I turn on my heel and leave the sobbing girl and tend to her to tend to her wounded dog. Hey, the game's in the future now. We played in June, and now it's August. We're only a couple of weeks away from August. Holy crap, where is this year gone? Half a year is gone already. Wow. She bought me a handheld. Bean grinder and a French press for my birthday. When I was with Shizuku, I became fascinated with brewing coffee. Okay. To thank her, I made frequent trips to the market to buy freshly roasted beans. I would lose track of the hours I spent carefully grinding the beans and aiming to brew the perfect cup. But Shizuko never enjoyed coffee, never had a taste for it. I didn't give up. I kept refining my technique, kept experimenting with different beans and roasts in an attempt to craft something she would find palatable. She died, and I threw the French press in the trash. I was at the cafe now for my morning coffee. I donated the handheld grinder to this cafe. More specifically, I gave it to the cute waitress here. Maybe it was callous for me to discard the gift that Shizuko gave me. It should have torn me apart to throw away something that symbolized that what we had together. But 3 years isn't so important in the grand scheme of a lifetime. I mean, hey, 3 years out of like what? Let's say you live to 80. I mean, I know that expectancy is a lot more than that. It's like 93 or 94 in some places. It's very high nowadays. But let's say you live to 80. Life expectancy would be almost 4% of your whole life. I think it's more like 3.75%. Yeah, something like that. So life expectancy, 3% of your life is still a lot. 3% of something is 3% of like a big number is still a lot. So, you know. Besides, I have someone else now. Well, I don't have her, but I want her. Noriko reminds me of Shizuko in some ways. In other words, they couldn't be more opposite. When the takeout coffee I ordered is ready, I leave my money on the counter and grab the paper cup. A quick sip of the piping hot brew fills me with renewed life. The liquid scalds the area where my tooth used to be. Not much for that. Not much for it. I'll go to the dentist some other time. Coffee in hand, I leave the cafe and make my way to the next destination. Things are not going well. Public libraries don't get the credit they deserve in this age. They're quiet, calm, soothing. That doesn't always do it for me, but it's nice to escape the bustle of the city. Plus, they always carry works by my favorite authors, but the librarians don't pay me any mind. I think they're at a loss to recommend books that fit my tastes. I don't feel judged here. Nobody looks at me and wonders if I'm a creep. Nobody cares about my unshaven face or crinkled clothes. Nobody looks at me and asks if I miss Shizuko. I wish somebody would ask. Just once. It would be nice to know if someone cares, even if I don't. But no one knew Shizuko. Shizuko. No one knows she was in my life, and no one knows she's gone. I haven't even told Noriko about her. I think she has enough on her mind right now. I'll tell her when the time is right. After wandering around the library aisles aimlessly, I pick a tome from the shelf at random and find a couch to sit on. Comfortable at last, I sip my coffee and thumb to the book I've acquired. You sip your coffee? What? How do you sip your coffee and thumb? Okay, sure. I mean, hey, sometimes people have special powers. That's your special power. It would have seemed I've selected an autobiography about a famed painter I've never heard of. It will do for now. I'll read anything. I skim through the preface, then the first chapter. My fingers pick up a speed as I thumb through the pages, never absorbing more than the first line of any particular page. Boring. Drivel. I can't read this. I toss the book aside and rest a closed fist underneath my chin. I'm not normally this restless. Usually I'm focused and driven. But it's my birthday, and Shizuko isn't here to get me a gift. Perhaps I regret throwing the French press. It was the most thoughtful birthday gift I've ever received. Perhaps I just regret losing Shizuko. I don't know. If this were any other day, I wouldn't waste my time dwelling on the past. I thought I was above giving this day more significance than any other. 35. Screw. Where did the years go? Time does really slip through your fingers. Yeah, it does, honestly. Like the past 3-4 years have gone by so fast, and man, sometimes life does feel like it's just leaving you behind. There's nothing you can do about it. Oh boy. Well, that's how it is sometimes, you know? I guess we all have that feeling at time to time. Hell, it's even been more than a year since I met Noriko. Technically, I doubt she even remembers our first meeting. I peer around the library and find a smile forming on my face. She probably thinks we met her just a few months ago. I asked her some trivial question, something about Lovecraft or Cthulhu. Then I introduced myself. But the first time we bumped into each other was at my apartment. Well, her apartment. Oh? Wait, does he live there? It was a fully furnished apartment, didn't have to take much with me when I left. I bet it looked much the same today as it did back then. I returned to collect a few last things. Her apartment was his last apartment. Okay. A couple of blankets in the closet, a broom, and a dustpan. A few knuckle bones, the usual stuff. And I wanted to say goodbye. One final time. To my surprise, she was there. She was chatting to the landlord casually, inquiring the terms of the lease. I must have frozen in my tracks when I saw her. I know that I spent a good few minutes simply staring at her. She was beautiful, gorgeous, breathtaking. And she looked like Shizuko. She looked so much like Shizuko. She shook hands with the landlord. She said her name aloud. Noriko Kurosawa. Her name stuck in my mind. It replayed over and over in my head. The landlord accepted her offer and the apartment. Noriko would be moving in, making the place her home. My place. I must have bumped my shoulder into her by accident when I tried to squeeze past. She apologized. I apologized.
Zaz was just leaving.
Oh, no, please. It was my fault. I'm very sorry. Did you live here?
Yeah.
I see. Thank you for taking care of the place. I'll be moving in soon.
I see.
Did you like it here?
Yes, very much so. It was home.
I'm glad. I hope that I feel just as comfortable here.
I nodded, but I didn't pull my eyes away from her face. She walked away after gracing me with a polite bow. Interesting. The Noriko from back then was healthier than the girl I know now. She's become a little more than a skeleton, skin and bones, but her keen mind hasn't dulled. She's still gorgeous, still takes my breath away, just like Shizuko did. But she refuses to leave the factory. She refuses to return to her apartment. Occasionally Tomoe would go and fetch things she needs. Clothes, tiny portions of food, coffee mostly. At some point I got delegated to selecting the most suitable cadavers from the morgue. Also Noriko doesn't have to visit the morgue herself. She gives me a bunch of photos and it's on me to pick and choose cadavers that best match them. Not my favorite work, it's tedious, and I don't have the eye for details that she does. But I do what I can.
Ouch.
My phone begins vibrating violently and in my back pocket. I didn't realize I was sitting on it.
Yo.
Where the hell are you?
Library.
Don't you have deliveries to make today?
I'm just taking the morning off.
You didn't ask me about that.
I told Tomoe.
Well, she didn't mention anything about it to me.
Zaz, I'll see you in a few hours anyway. I just wanted to chill this morning. My birthday.
It's your birthday?
It is.
Yeah,
I didn't know. Happy birthday.
thanks.
Okay, I'll see you this afternoon. Bye.
Later.
She sounded mad at me. In my defense, I haven't taken the day off from Corpse Girl's work for weeks. I didn't think taking this morning off would be too much to ask. It isn't technically. I mean, okay, no, not even technically. It isn't too much to ask. I mean, hey. Apparently it rubbed her the wrong way. But juggling this work as well as my morgue duties is tiring. Don't get much time for myself. Don't get much time to think. Probably why Shizuko's face hasn't popped up into my mind as much as it used to. My theory anyways. I drain the remnants of my coffee cup. After returning to the unread book to the shelf, I leave the library.
I'm home.
I close the front door behind me. My place is always dark. The tiniest sliver of sunlight filters in from the gap between the closed curtains. I like it this way. I spend countless nights underneath the unholy lights of the morgue, the fluorescent glows that messes up with my eyes. So I keep my apartment dark. It's comforting. The place is smaller than my last apartment. At any rate, Noriko's apartment. A tiny living space, 1 bedroom, a kitchenette. The bathroom is pitiful, a half-sized tub with a shower head above it. A toilet, no sink. I need to use the kitchen sink after finishing my business. Wait, oh, okay. But it's home, moving here after deciding to leave my old place with a change I needed after Shizuko died. I threw away so much of my life from back then. I'm almost a completely different person now. Almost. I've kept my habits, mannerisms, the parts of me people find weird or off-putting. Can't help it. That's just how I am. All those quirky attributes that Shizuko couldn't stand. They're still with me. She's gone and I'm still here.
Come on.
I shake my head at the sound of my own voice. What a birthday, what a pointless day. Dwelling on the past didn't suit me. I moved on from Shizuko a long time ago. I'm only stuck on her today because of my birthday. Because this day reminds me of the damn French press she bought for me. It's gone now. And she's gone. All that remains is me. I don't know what quote it's from. It's a very famous quote. I am all that remains. I think it's from a book or like a play maybe. It's a very cool quote I have. I've always liked it. That's the way it always has been. Probably the way it always will be.
Enough.
Time
for work.
Okay. I don't feel like staying in and relaxing. I shuffle towards the tall, narrow cabinet in the far corner of my living space. I hoist the door open and look at my clean white coat. It's not stained or dusty like the ones I keep on display near the window. It's my good coat, the one I reserve for special days. Like my birthday. The white coat is resting comfortably on a white mannequin inside the white cabinet. I hate the color white. It serves no purpose. Despite its useless color, the mannequin holding the coat does serve a purpose. It carries my treasured possessions. Perhaps mannequin isn't the most fitting word for it, but it will do. As I grab my coat, my sleeve catches on the mannequin's finger. I tug at it gently and manage to Oh. It's not a mannequin. It's a corpse. I wonder if it's Shizuko. Okay.
Later.
Habit of mine to say goodbye to empty rooms. It used to be funny when the rooms were truly empty. Not so funny anymore. Not when that face stares back at me from within the cabinet. Nothing to do about it. I wonder if the corpse is Shizuko. Did Kojiro kill her, maybe?
Thanks.
I don't have a gift for you. I'm sorry.
All good.
Noriko runs her hand along her opposite arm shyly, not like her to act so awkward and embarrassed.
I just didn't know. That's all.
I know.
She seemed really disappointed in herself for not knowing about my birthday.
I looked at my noise feed, and it even has a notification that today's the day. I'm sorry. I don't have a reasonable excuse.
It's fine. Really. What's on the agenda today?
I want to break away from this discussion. I hate my birthday. I hate Shizuko for leaving me. Noriko sweeps sweeps a stray strand of hair behind her ear and contemplates a question.
12 deliveries. Tomoe has already prepped the bodies. She's waiting in the van. I've sent the photos to the victims.
Only 12 today?
We're not getting many new requests. All of today's deliveries are just part of our backlog. There aren't many corpses left here, actually.
I don't know about you, I see a lot of corpses. They're everywhere. If I turn left, I see a corpse. If I turn right, I see the demon in my closet. If I turn... Wait, no, demon in my closet. What?
We've managed to work our way through most of them. Have to visit the morgue again soon.
I see.
Things seem to be slowing down. The copycat is stealing our business. I just know it.
It's kind of obvious there, but
Maybe.
Oh, that reminds me. Whatever happened to Allie's boyfriend?
What do you mean?
I can't believe I forgot about it. You were going to kill him.
Oh, yeah.
somehow I'd forgotten about that too. Caught up in my own head today. Junpei Matsumoto.
Is he dead?
Is he dead?
Unlikely.
Noriko's pout prompts me to explain.
Heard him good, but Aoi arrived before I could go further.
Shit. Did she see you?
Yeah. She doesn't know me, though.
I suppose. Wait. You didn't hurt Aoi, did you?
I mean, because I might have, just a little bit of a breaky thingy. I mean, it would have been fine. I didn't hurt her. It's fine. Just might have psychologically damaged her forever. Yeah. The tone of panic in her grasping voice is impossible to disregard.
Of course not.
Aoi's innocent, you know? She can't get caught up in all this.
I know.
I never hurt a friend of Noriko's. Unless they hurt me first. Self-defense or something.
So, what do we do about Junpei? If he's still alive, he knows that you're involved with the morgue and with Corpse Girl.
Don't know. Actually, he did say something interesting.
What did he say?
I quote, "Every person targeted by the Human Removal Service is removed by the Herald's hand." End quote.
The Herald? Who the fuck is the Herald?
He is a person. Yeah.
Did you mishear? Was it supposed to be Gerald?
Herald. Apparently some prophet. A visionary. Junpei says he's immortal.
Immortal? You're not serious.
Every killing is carried out by him personally.
What the hell? How is that even possible? How can someone kill so many people without getting caught?
Maybe they wear a maid dress cafe and run around in town. People are just too caught up by the cuteness to do anything else. You never know.
Guess he's good.
What a pain in the ass.
I'm rolling a tape dispenser in my hands.
Anyway, I'll take care of
I don't
those
know why.
deliveries.
Thanks. I'm going to try and dig up something.
Dig up?
Not literally. Information. Online.
Had me excited there for a moment.
Oh.
Don't worry. You'll be the first person I tell if I decide to go digging up bodies.
Thanks.
I throw Noriko a lazy wave and take my leave.
You finally good to go?
Yeah.
Good. I want to get this over with.
Me neither. I want to watch them suffer.
Okay.
Oh, happy birthday, by the way.
Thanks.
It's funny to think that Tomoe knows my birthday. I assume she read it about on Noise, and since now we're friends.
Get any prezzies?
Not one.
Lame. What do you like? I'll buy you something.
Really? You'd do that for me?
Of course. You may be a creep, but birthdays are the best. Everyone deserves a present.
I think she's being nice. Not a fan of being called a creep. Hey, I'm a creep. That hurts my non-existent feelings. And I've never celebrated my birthday. So, but it is true. I think people do deserve gifts for their birthday because yeah, we had one more year, and after everything in life and everything, you deserve it.
Well, I'd like a French press.
Would I?
What's that?
A coffee press.
Oh, I know those. Yeah, sure. I'll order you one. Cool?
Cool. Thanks.
Sure. Happy birthday, Kojiro.
Surprisingly, she steps forward and gives me a short hug. It feels nice. Contact. She's warm, not like Noriko, or the way I imagine Noriko to be. Her hair smells wonderful, like coconut. I'm not sniffing it on purpose. I'm not trying to play. I'm not trying to play up my reputation as a creep, but it's impossible not to smell it when we're this close. Her fingers tap against my back a few times, and then she releases the hug. A smile as warm as hers spreads across her face.
Come on, let's get going.
Yeah.
Tomoe opens the van's driver door, side door, and scoots inside. As the door shuts behind her, I can't help but entertain the thought that she would be like to have words English. The thought of what she would be like to have as a girlfriend, a partner, a lover. Everyone wants to spend a passionate night with Tomoe. Everyone wants that passionate night with Tomoe. She's nicer than I originally thought. Heart's in the right place, but she's not Noriko. I shake the fleeting thoughts of my mind and urge myself to get back on with things. Delivery time. Well, you got that diggity dang done. And I think I'm gonna end it over here for now, because we've gone through quite a bit and quite a long time as well. Things are actually getting more and more interesting because all the characters are slowly wrapping up, coming together in a circle. Because now there's the other dude who's dating Aoi, who's working with the other one. Now there's a herald out there, and there's just so many things being set up, and I can't wait for things to happen. I really wondered what's happening with everything. I've said that way too many times now. But really, no, I think it's been really fun to go through this so far. And yeah, that's about it for now, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Yeah, take care. And stay corpsey. Bye!